Hi, Bob Hochmuth.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Bob. We're getting closer to our 2010 Florida Small Farmers Conference. As a member of the Executive Planning Committee, I wanted to ask you, first of all, give us a little bit about your background, and then tell us, for you, what's the value of our conference to our Florida small farmers and food advocates across the state?
I'd be glad to, Rob. I'm a multi-county extension agent with the University of Florida and serve about 9 counties in the northern part of the state and work a lot with commercial vegetable growers, large and small, but more and more small growers are very interested in the kinds of opportunities that we provide at our conference. I think based on last year's conference, there's probably 3 distinct areas that they seem to be interested in. Number 1, they're looking for a really strong educational program delivery. Number 2, they're interested in seeing what kinds of products and supplies are available through the industry, and that is taken care of through our exhibit area. And number 3, they are very interested in networking with other farmers throughout the state that have similar challenges that they do.
Very interesting, Bob. As you were saying, the educational program is one of the highest values of our conference. Can you give us some more information about it?
Well, Rob, the small farms industry in the state of Florida has a very wide range of interests, and our location at the Osceola Heritage Park provides us an opportunity to run 6 concurrent tracks. One of those would be in the livestock arena. In addition to the livestock track, we also have tracks that include information on policy and regulations, organic and sustainable practices, horticulture, alternative energy, alternative enterprises, and many more individual topics within those particular sessions. So it's intended to reach a wide diversity of interest across our representative small farms.
Thanks, Bob. That sure sounds like a lot of very useful information. But I'm wondering, are there other sources of information that will be available to the farmers that come to the conference?
There certainly will. They will be able to visit a number of exhibitors in our trade show area. And in 2009, at that conference, we had about 80 different exhibitors, and this year we actually anticipate even more exhibitors in the trade show portion. And in that area you have representatives from educational institutions like the University of Florida and Florida A&M University, but you'll also have private industry suppliers, everything from seed to fertilizer and everything in between. There's also a number of non-profit organizations that are represented in the trade show area. So when you put all that together, you're going to have a really wide range of different aspects of our small farms industry that the farmers will be able to visit with and learn from.
Very good, Bob. That sounds like still another important source of information for our attendees. Now, what about the last part of the value that you had described for our small farm conference?
Well, the final component of this would be the networking availability with other farmers. And when in our evaluation of the 2009 conference, the farmers noted that this was the most valuable component of attending the conference last year, was the opportunity to network with other farmers. And part of the reason for that is that the 2009 conference represented the first opportunity for this particular industry to come together. So in many cases they had never met, but may have heard of other farmers that are doing similar kinds of activities on their small farms. But the conference provides that venue for them to all come together, and there's plenty of opportunities for them to visit with one another at the breaks and the refreshments, and also during the tremendous local foods luncheon that we have on both of the days. So farmer-to-farmer networking is a very, very important component of the conference, and we welcome the farmers to come together this year in 2010 for our conference.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Bob. We appreciate your time.
If they're interested in finding more information about the conference, if you just get on the internet and search Florida Small Farms, you'll come to the website that houses our conference information.